Welcome to Knugget, the children's podcast of bite-sized stories. Pippa and the Slinky Snake Dance Party. It was a warm, sunny afternoon in Bumbleshire, and Pippa the panda was on her way to the meadow with her trusty guitar. She had just passed the river where she and the Grumpy Geese nap club had once played tag when she heard a faint rustling in the tall grass. "Another adventure?" Pippa whispered to herself, peeking into the greenery. Before she could investigate further, something slithered right past her paw. "Whoa!" Pippa yelped, hopping back. "Hello," hissed a cheerful voice. Pippa turned to see not one, not two, but 7 snakes gliding gracefully through the grass, their scales shimmering like rainbows in the sunlight. "Who are you?" Pippa asked wide-eyed. "I'm Saffron," said the brightest snake, flicking her tongue. "And these are my siblings, Sage, Sizzle, Squiggles, Snap, Slippy, and Sylvie." "Nice to meet you," Pippa said, giving them a wave. "What are you all doing out here?" "Swimming through the grass, obviously," said Sizzle, a particularly sassy snake. "It's what we do best." "We love to slither and swim," added Squiggles, looping himself into a pretzel, "but we're looking for something fun to do." "Well," Pippa said, strumming her guitar, "what about a dance party?" The snakes perked up as much as snakes could. "A dance party?" Snap asked. "We love to wiggle and jiggle." "Then let's get started," Pippa said. The snakes and Pippa worked together to craft the perfect dance floor. Saffron slithered in circles to flatten the grass. Slippy used her tail to draw sparkly patterns in the dirt. Sage draped flowers and vines over nearby bushes for decoration. Pippa set up her guitar and started strumming a lively tune. When everything was ready, the snakes lined up, ready to boogie. "Let's dance," Pippa cheered. Each snake brought their own unique moves to the party. Saffron twirled in elegant spirals, her golden scales catching the sunlight. Sizzle created a zigzagging conga, hissing out a beat like a maraca. Squiggles did a series of hilarious somersaults, tangling himself up, then dramatically flopping out of knots. Sylvie slithered up a tree and then slid down, earning cheers from the group. Snap and Slippy performed a synchronized tail tap routine, creating a percussion beat that Pippa matched on her guitar. Pippa, not to be outdone, busted out her signature panda shimmy, waving her arms and swaying her hips. The snakes loved it. "You've got moves, Pippa," Sage hissed. As the party continued, a curious audience began to gather. The Grumpy Geese nap club peeked out from the bushes, honking along to the beat. A few squirrels joined in, wiggling their tails, and even Marigold the dove fluttered down for a quick twirl. "Dance parties really bring everyone together," Pippa said, laughing as she twirled with Saffron. The snakes agreed, their tongues flicking in delight. "We should make this a regular thing," Sizzle said. "We'll call it the Slinky Snake Soiree," Sylvie suggested. "Or the Wiggle Fest," Snap added. "How about Pippa's Panda Party?" Squiggles offered. Pippa giggled. "We can workshop the name later. For now, let's keep dancing." As the sun set, Pippa played one last energetic tune on her guitar while the snakes and their new friends formed a giant wiggly conga line. Even the geese joined in, waddling awkwardly but enthusiastically. When the music ended, everyone collapsed in a happy heap, giggling and catching their breath. "That was the best dance party ever," Saffron said, her scales glowing under the twilight sky. "You snakes really know how to throw a party," Pippa said, giving each of them a high five or a high tail. "And you are the coolest panda we've ever met." From that day on, the Slinky Snake Soiree became a beloved Bumbleshire tradition, and Pippa the panda was officially crowned the queen of dance parties, because whether you had legs, wings, or slithery tails, one thing was clear: everyone liked to wiggle and jiggle with Pippa. That's all for today's episode of the Knugget Podcast, the children's podcast with bite-sized stories just for you. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a nugget-sized tale. Thanks for listening, friends. Until next time, keep your imaginations big and your hearts even bigger. Bye-bye.